How has Bateman been using you along with Chaz and Jeremiah, kind of with 3 linebacker rotation there?
Yeah, so when we first started the season off, it was going to be me and Gilmore, Jeremiah Gilmore. But Chaz he's a great athlete, so it's best for the defense plays better when all three of us is on the field. So he ended up moving me to the outside linebacker, Sam/nickel type linebacker, and we moved Surratt to the wheel position, and Gilmore stayed at Mike. So it's a lot of speed on the field.
What's your role more in that position that you're at now?
This role it allows me to cover more, so it's just more coverage, more cover skills, more me playing in space. Pretty much that's just the big difference.
You blitz in the passer a lot too?
Yeah, I rush off the edge as well.
Okay.
Was it a big adjustment to get more into the coverage stuff?
Not necessarily, because I always wanted to cover. I always had the knack to cover, so it just just getting more reps at it. Playing in space wasn't really a challenge for me. I just do whatever coach needs me to do.
Like Mike mentioned, growing up in Florida, you don't grow up with the rivalry. When did the rivalry mean something to you at UNC, and kind of what does it mean to you now being tenured?
The rivalry meant something to me as soon as I got here, because I knew that I play for UNC now. This is a tradition here in North Carolina. That team is really close to us, so in the region. So my guys, we don't like them. If my guys don't like them, I don't like them. So that's just what it is. It's a rivalry.
Dominique, what kind of challenges does Duke's offense bring to you?
Their top formations is empty and the double slot. So we're just gonna hone in on those formations. They like the quarterback run a lot, so we're gonna pay attention to that. But for right now, that's all we're looking at right now.
Has there been any talk at all as far as the opportunities that are still out there, whatnot, when it comes to the Coastal Division, or is it just strictly about winning the Victory Bell this week? The potential of this being kind of like an elimination game for you both, considering where you guys are at in the standings?
We really see it as both as winning the Coastal as the Victory Bell is all. We know we have to win out, so that's just what Coach Brown is talking about. Is win out. It's really not about although it is about the bowl games and winning the Coastal, but we win in every game after this. It's win out from here.
How has the defense responded after this week in practice?
It's back to work. Every Sunday we know it's back to work. It was a tough loss. It was a long game, but at the end of the day we got to get back to work. Like Mike says, you can't let a game beat us twice. So back to work.
And your class coming in 2016, y'all have beaten Duke. So, is there a little special momentum? I know you won't win every game, but is that coming out and beating Duke, is that a driving factor?
Yeah, it is. And this is the next team up. Beat Duke. Got to get it done.
The seniors talk about that y'all haven't beaten Duke yet, and this is the year.
We haven't really talked about it much, but we know we got to get it done. We can't. We're not going to sweep us. We got to get it.
How different was it for you guys recovering from this last game and preparing for a rival compared to other games or whatnot? With this one being 6 overtimes and it being a heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. That's just me being honest. But like I said, when you get back on the practice field and it's time to work, you got to work. You got to turn that switch on. It's time to get to the next win. Can't focus on it too much afterwards. Even if we would have won, it's time to move on. So once we move on, it's over.
How much does Mac talk to you guys about beating in-state teams and winning the state championship?
Yeah, it's very important because we talk about the fans. It's as much as it is for us to win these games, it's as important to the fans because they've been coming out to the games, they've been showing love. So for us to beat teams that in this state and to run the state, it means a lot.
What these games been like when you played Duke in the last 2-3 years? What has been like that? Out on the field.
It's been intense. I just feel like the guys we really anytime we play Duke is we got to win. So it's a more passionate game. I say it's more physical. But yeah, it's an intense game.
Do you feel like you all are better equipped to rebound from a tough loss than in past years?
Definitely. I feel like with this coaching staff and this team, I feel like we've come a long way from moving on from wins or losses. we come to work every day to get better. So the mindset that we have to get better every day is what propels us to move forward.
What's been different with this coaching staff compared to last when it comes to bouncing back from losses? You know, especially last year, you guys only got 2 wins, so it was kind of like a routine to like have to try to bounce back from a loss. But this year, you guys have been in every single game. What has this coaching staff done different compared to the last?
I'll say this coaching staff, they bring the energy every day. So the same week we felt like we was going to dominate VTech is the same week we're going to feel like we're going to dominate Duke. So they're going to come out with the passion. They're going to come out with the same confidence, the same, they're going to have our back. We're going to always feel like we're going to win the game. So I feel like it's more of the coaches pushing us to get better. Like I said, we just get better every day. Consistency.
When does Coach Bateman and Coach Thigpen want y'all to work on linebacker-wise this week going off the Tech game?
Really, we've been going over formations and learning the defense more. What we got planned for them. It's not really anything in particular, but we just been working on the game plan.
Has Chad Surratt surprised you? Is what he was
Not necessarily. I always knew he was an athlete. He's a fast guy. He's physical. I seen his physicality in the spring, so I always knew he could do what he's doing now.
Even transitioning from the quarterback position, I mean, how much does that kind of like surprise you and your fellow teammates to see what he's able to do, coming from a quarterback position to do that on the defensive side of the ball?
Yeah, honestly, when I first got here, I saw that I watched Chaz's highlights, his high school highlights, because I just wanted to see what type of players we had coming in. And I seen that he had some defensive plays on there, and I thought it was him throwing picks and him chasing down. It was actually him catching picks and playing defense. So I seen that he played defense, so I kind of knew that he was, a tough guy. And I always knew that he had the physicality. So him moving over the linebacker from quarterback, it was kind of questionable. But during the springtime, I seen that he was serious about it. He had the hard work, he had the dedication. He was willing to compete every day. And he just showed the toughness. I just had faith in him the whole time. I knew what he could do.
All righty. Thanks, sir.
Next session.